This thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Morton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side.
Ugh. Ugh.
Easy, you're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there. I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand. How do you want to proceed?
Before we get started, welcome back everyone to Junction 3. See, because that's what this is. This is the part where you play as Paul and choices are made to affect the story overall. I guess Beth basically made Burke look like the bad guy. I may or may not show a clip of that. If I can, I definitely will. She basically, it was like right after, I think in Act 2 when Jack came out the truck and took both their guns. Happened in an instant in their lives. So from there on, he was on the run basically.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
All right, Amaral. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
I want him apprehended. Immediately. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
This is a very tough choice. The toughest of the ones I made so far. Right? So we can either go with Amaral. He chooses to trust Sophia and suspects Hatch is a traitor, or he goes with Hatch, which is basically his right hand, and suspects Sophia is a traitor. Now, neither of them are technically traitors. That's why this is such a hard choice for me right now. Oh, Quantum Break, why do you do this to me? Because you see, I don't know if Paul's really a bad guy, if I want to do that to him and make him throw Hatch in a cell. But that might be what I go with. I don't know. Because that might crumple, cripple his organization, Monarch, and may help Jack overall if he does such a thing. But if I choose Sophia, will he try and get her back? Fuck. This is a tough choice, man. All right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
You're right. We need to stick to the original plan. Whether Sophia's date is good or not, we can't deviate from that. Clearly, we have been compromised. Put a team together. Find out who she's been working with.
Actually, I've already got something on that front. They just pulled this from the security feed.
My God, it's her.
Who?
Her, Martin. She's one of our employees. How the hell?
We got too big for you to screen everybody personally. We didn't have an ID on her. Until now. Beth Wilder. She's one of our operatives. We've already got a kill team after, but...
We won't be able to kill her. Not yet. How can she be working with Jack? How does she even know him?
I told you, Paul, we can't trust our own people. Who knows how deep this goes?
Find out. Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started. She'd been there the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
You took the one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive, Dr. Amaral. That made you priority one.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
All right, let's go.
Beth, I think I'm gonna need a ride. The streets are too hot.
Alright, where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be a no-go.
All right, so welcome to Act 4, Part 1. This is the act before last.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's a lot of Monarch. I don't know, maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. I'm pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here. How's Dr. Amaral?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check.
All right, so that bridge is one of the demo that they showed for this game way back when. I'm guessing that's the one where that ship's gonna crash through it eventually, because I do remember seeing this part. It's like one of the early bridges of the game. I think it was last year when I last saw it.
We still have no visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing another sweep.
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Reoccurring theme of the night. I'm looking at the bridge right now. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be some people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright
Thanks for your
ideas?
patience, folks. Have you on your way again soon.
Let me see. There's a pier under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat. Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
And I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
All right, so things are really kicking up now. We got a swarm full of Monarch over at that bridge, and there's some people possibly getting caught in the crossfire. Wow. So this is what comes with me making that choice to choose Hatch over Sophia. I guess Serene went to all new lengths for this, because I guess he doesn't trust Sophia no more, so now he's just like on a manhunt for us all. Me, Beth, and Sophia. Uh-oh. The dubstep music drops again. Sounds serious.
Damn it. Better hurry.
Yeah, he's public enemy #1 right now. So I'm recording this act directly after the last one.
Somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
Motherfucker. This dude just called me out. And there goes the Scarlet Speedsters. Not wasting any time with them right now. Get rid of those guys quick. You weren't the only one with speed. There we go. That's what I was talking about, guys. See, it's different when you go up against one of them than your typical enemy. I think there's a guy behind me, or is he dead? Alright, he's just dead floating. He's levitating in midair. Okay.
As soon as the stutter hit.
Her boat couldn't get to you.
No. But it gave me an opportunity to climb up on the bridge and cross it. Slip right past Monarch. More or less undetected.
To be straight up with you guys, I feel like a beast right now. So far into the story, almost done with this game. These powers are amazing. Feeling like a god almost.
Get up on that bridge and make my way across it before this stutter ends.
Perhaps a 6th god? Who knows? Yeah, I swear, time just looks like a bunch of crystals together, overlapping each other.
The scene on the bridge was unreal. They weren't cops. They had no authority to do this. But the Monarch PR machine had done its job. Here they were, the heroes protecting everybody.
And you were the terrorist.
Yeah.
Iron Man's back. And now he can move through time with us. Well, this should be fun. Alright, at least I got a shot off on him. Alright, I gotta get rid of these guys quickly. Oh fuck, I don't have any time rush. Motherfucker, he ran away from me. That woman I'm trying to kill you, you just died. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna use a pistol this time around. Wow, that did almost no damage. That was a good direct hit. A couple more of that and he's definitely gonna be done. So I can keep him looking that way, get around and get some nice shots in on him. Wait, I think he's dead as a matter of fact. Yeah, that's all he's done. That's all she wrote for him. His bitch ass.
Gotta make it across the bridge and clear.
Kill me one time, you won't kill me again. I promise you that. Well, I will not lie. Paul has outfitted his men very well for time, stutters, and for the end of time. Because according to Paul, he's seen the end of time, so he knows how this all plays out. I honestly don't know what his end game is because he knows all this is happening, but yet he does all this behind the scenes. And here we are on that infamous bridge. where a catastrophe is bound to happen. This game so far is rivaling my favorite game of 2016 so far. My favorite game for 2016 is The Division. And there it is.
This is so bad.
Now, why do I feel sudden death is coming for
I
me?
knew I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet.
Alright, so I gotta freeze that if I'm gonna go anywhere. Alright, we made it. We cleared it. Cleared that jump. It's just funny how Jack ends up in like the most hostile environment when this stuff happens. So this bridge is overall some of the first gameplay they ever showed, and is the teaser trailer for back when the Xbox One launched in 2013, and they were first announcing this game. All right, I don't know how I'm supposed to go past this. Oh, I see now. Oh fuck! Move, move, move! All right, I made it. I made it. We're good.
Frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way across. Hope for the best.
So as I said, The Division is my favorite game of this year so far, but it's funny, at the time of making this video, I haven't even done like the final mission for the game, and I'm at that point. I haven't had the, I'm kind of burnt out on the game, to say the least. That was the game I'll play for the longest amount of time. Right now my interest lies within this game. Alright, cleared that. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked it to. Yeah, I hate these areas in this game when you have to be doing all this jumping around and shit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to time rush this one. Last thing I want is to get killed by a fucking cinder block piece.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship. The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
No, it is not. It is the complete opposite.
The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync. Crashing into each other. This was what the end of time would look like.
I get scared in moments like that because it's like, you never know. It's all about timing.
Chaos.
And I always get worried that I'm going to go off time and it's just going to end up crashing me.
Come on, come on.
Alright, let's make sure we're clear before I jump. Are we good?
Escalating. Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse, unless we could stop it.